Yeah.
Halloween was last Wednesday. That was the Halloween special last week.
Nah,
Yeah.
last week was the
Episode
20th. You had to put the picture up, man.
Right. So that was episode. Right.
19.
That was no. That was 20. We on 21.
Yeah, last week was 20.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 21 Only Real Podcast. Last week we had our 20th episode, very special. So we're on episode 20. We put out almost every week for the last 3-4 months. We skipped 1 week, skipped 2 weeks. It was 1 or 2, whatever. We had a little break in between. We're gonna keep pushing out content. Appreciate you all that followed us this week or liked our pictures, videos, whatever. Dre had to post also. Did you post a picture of you to
I posted
story or on the post? Like on the post?
I put it on the page
It's
and on the story. Yeah, it's on both.
And on his page and his story.
Yeah, it's on my story. It was on our page. It was on the pod, mine, and then it was on our pages.
And this video.
Huh?
And this video.
You're dead. Don't do that. Don't.
Oh no, it's still up here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Too late. It was on the screen.
Yeah,
right
nigga.
The picture's gonna be up here, but
Nigga Ray Zahn said I look like fucking Drewski little brother. Well, nigga.
Yeah, so episode 21. How everybody feeling? It's Don. I'm here. I'm good. Yeah.
Sound like you about to go to sleep.
It's a better Wednesday for me, so I'm good. I'm tired. I'm having a good Wednesday so far. I'm ready to get started. Episode 21.
What's happening, y'all? Brandon. Minestein.
Jangalang. We got it, man.
Got nose gang. Minestein. I'm great. Having a great day. Great night.
I'm doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Got an Xbox this week. I'm pretty.
That's
pretty
what
solid.
we doing.
Look, everybody got an S in here. We gonna write broke niggas. So if nobody don't got the X,
Niggas watching don't even got this shit. You tripping? Niggas watching ain't even got it.
I'm being humble though because
Niggas flexing.
It's no game.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
I stop.
Yes, sir.
We about to be. We about to run
I'm
down.
sitting with my boss right here.
This motherfucker, what is he doing?
I'm sitting with
See,
my
look,
boss
the
right
goal
here.
was to get the X, but unfortunately events happened and we couldn't get the X. Not
This
like
next gen
I'm
regardless.
next gen. I don't give a fuck. This next gen.
we ain't no broke niggas though.
I'm still with my baby right
But
here.
yeah, man. Man, everything pretty good. Just same, just maintaining. You know what I'm saying?
Championship trophy,
yeah,
huh?
getting better every day. You know what I'm saying? And just looking forward to
Hello?
what life is offering the next couple days and stuff like
Hello?
that. So yeah, man. It's your boy, Lieutenant Dre Boogie, and we only the real.
Yeah.
And don't ever forget,
What else?
without y'all, there is no real. Let's get into episode 21, baby. Let's do this.
Quick side note.
Oh, what happened? Oh no, I was about to say side note. I didn't like the fact that the lady put the warranty sticker like that you're supposed to keep on the box. So even if I wanted to throw the box away, I gotta keep
she said keep your receipt or keep this on the box, either or.
Oh, so I can throw the box away.
Yeah, but yeah. You got a year warranty? 2 year? Yeah. I mean,
they will. Like I was trying to say, I'm sorry, but I was trying to say that they will be restocked sometime, or you'll have another opportunity sometime in the next couple of weeks, closer to Black Friday, Thanksgiving. So if you didn't get a chance to cop one of these, look for and pay attention in the near future.
I just want to say I seen a PS5 today. The PS5 big as shit, bro. No funny, no cap.
You know that I didn't know they made it where it can be dual. Like you can lay it, you have it
Yeah, on
vertically
the
or lay it
side.
horizontally. But
Yeah.
obviously, it's targeted or oriented to definitely be up
Stand up.
It looks better too.
Yeah, that's like
Bro, it's
it's like
big
the
as shit.
Xbox Series S is definitely made to stand up. I mean, you can put it both ways as well, but even if you look at the Xbox logo, like the fuck it's because on the S you see the damn. Let me show the whole system. Whatever, but the logo is like definitely like this. It fits better going like when you lay it horizontally, but if it was standing up, the Xbox logo is like sideways. So yeah. Anyway, we next gen. In other important news that happened, new president.
Xbox released some games. My bad, sorry.
That's not important. It's not as important as what he about to say.
We finally had the election of 2020. We elected a new president. Well, I guess the shit is still not technically over official votes wise, but
Yeah, they still counting in certain states.
but we already announced.
They're recounting Georgia, but I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah, but it's still some states. I guess it was still some states like Alaska just now finished this shit or finished counting all that shit.
Nevada was still counting for a long time too.
Even though they said that he won Nevada, that the votes were shifting that way. Anyway, I don't know. This is the weirdest election I've ever seen in my life. Like, I know I said no votes that need to be done counting after we already said who the winner is.
Because niggas is sore losers, bro. Like, take your L, go home, bro. Series over. You lost. Enjoy your summer. Ain't that what CJ McCollum said?
Good, enjoy your winter, but got you.
Over. You lost. Go home.
But
congrats to Joe Biden
and Kamala Harris,
and
first woman in the presidential office, period, but vice president of history, first one.
First African American, first woman, AKA from Oakland. Howard
about the other two things you said, AKA and how. I mean, how would I do? But AKA Oakland, I don't really.
When Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez runs for president, though. Yes, sir.
Who? I'm gonna look that shit up.
I don't have a docket.
But yeah, when AOC run for president, you got my vote. All off the strength. Off the strength.
I'm gonna get more into politics. You know, as the years go on, I'm gonna start paying more attention and paying attention to candidates that really have my interest at heart. I wouldn't say I'm a Democrat, but I'm not a Republican. I'm just like, I'm really for who is going to not only have my best interest, but who's going to be able to run the country effectively. Like, the president is a face. He goes and meets these people. Like, he has to have good people skills, essentially. He has to be a person for the people, literally. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. We got to vote for the Senate and the House so that when the president we vote in that we want gets there, he can be able to pass laws like he wants. I understand that, you know, and that's going to take time. But, you know, really just, I'm really glad. Like, at the end of the day, we could always say, like, we didn't really like both candidates. We're voting for a lesser of two evils. That's how I felt a lot of times.
I don't agree with that, but continue.
I mean, I my bad. I'm not speaking for everybody.
No, that's my opinion. Just go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel like it's the lesser of two evils. At the end of the day, Trump was very divisive. And for all the people who say he's done more for black people than Joe Biden ever has, and who has he arrested that has been black, and has he ever been discriminatory? It's a lot of shit that happened in this country over the past year, other than Black Lives Matter, that should make people open their eyes. ICE, the way he handled the pandemic, it's a bunch of other shit that he's done to show you that he's not equipped to be a president. And if people, and just go watch the video. I forgot dude names interviewing Trump supporters. Listen to half the shit they're saying, bro. Like, he's literally saying like shit that is illegal and that he shouldn't do. and people are like, I don't care, he did it. That's my man. I fuck with Trump, and it's like,
I think that's the biggest point that I think that rubs me the wrong way. It's not even like the political view, because it's like certain things, like obviously you're gonna have people that have different political views. Like that's perfectly fine. Shit, we have different views on what game systems we gonna play. That don't mean I'm gonna say I don't like a motherfucker. But
right.
I think kind of like piggybacking on what Dre's saying, it's like the blatant shit that is just like morally doesn't make sense. And then it's like that same thought process that you have as the head of a nation. There are people that blindly follow you and have the same mindset. Like I was watching a compilation that that I think that was the Daily Show. They sent like a reporter out to like some Trump rallies, and they were just asking like very like borderline, very easy questions. Like he asked the guys like, what did you come here for? Like, what was your purpose of coming to the Trump rally? And they was like, oh, to hear the truth. Everybody know that everything in almost anything that Trump has said has either been twisted a certain way, it's not told the whole truth, or it's a lie. And it was just ironic. Or like when people were saying, like for instance, if Obama wasn't a U.S. citizen, and people was like, "Oh, he's not from America." And the reporter asks, "Well, he has a birth certificate and everything that says he's from, America." And they was like, "Well, I don't believe it. Why don't you believe it?" Well, somebody could have doctored it. So, do you believe that Trump is from America? Yeah, I believe it. Why? Because his birth certificate. Like, it's just like it's shit like that just don't make sense. And I think that's what just rubs me the wrong way about just Trump in general, is like the blatant racist remarks that he makes, the blatant sexist remarks that he makes, and just overall just like decision makers when it comes to just things that will seem like morally right to do. Like, what the fuck? Like, I just seen a report the other day that fucking kids was being withheld from their parents from ICE for 7 months. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that just don't make sense to me. And that's my biggest issue with Trump. It's not even the political view. Like, he could be a Democrat and be doing the same shit, and I would still feel the same way. It's just you're doing shit that's literally like morally don't make fucking sense, bro, at all. And that's my biggest thing with this nigga Trump, bro. So I'm glad he about to get the fuck up out of here.
You didn't leave
fully agree.
Yeah, you didn't leave room about to say much.
I wasn't about to go in detail. We done shit on Trump and talked about all the shit we don't like. We got a new way, so I'm cool.
Yeah, I hope Biden does right by. I feel like you always gonna have somebody that don't think you did the best. You always gonna have somebody that be like gonna fault what you did wrong, regardless of how much you do right. But I really hope that Biden takes advantage of the opportunity. He affects change in a lot of ways. He actually what am I looking the word? People actually understand why they voted for him. He earns people's vote.
I feel you. Even though I'm on the opposing side, I think the opposite of that. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be a complete disaster, but I do think he will do some good things. But he's also, it's not like this was my number one pick either. It's just I wanted to get the real asshole out, or the blatant asshole. Biden has some fucked up things about him as well, but at least we got Kamala in there as a
strong black woman.
Yeah, like feel more secure. Mm-hmm.
I just need a change of scenery.
I honestly wanted Bernie Sanders to run. I like Bernie. Do y'all know Bernie Sanders? I know. Okay. Yeah. I Bernie was one of my picks. I thought he was going to actually, be in Biden's place. But I feel like if our former president Barack Obama trusted Biden to as his vice president and to push some of his objectives, I think.
Well, yeah, he's the Democratic pick, and then
I think that I have a lot of trust in Biden to continue to push those objectives. And I wouldn't choose anybody as vice president that don't kind of have the same mindset as me. But
we had a lot of factors to help you feel comfortable. With Barack Obama backing him up, we got Kamala Harris vice president. We got some things to help you feel more comfortable with Biden.
I definitely do hope he earns people's vote.
I just want to see a change of scenery, though. I feel like over the last 10 or so years, we've been relatively seeing the same people, like on both sides. Like, you know, John McCain, we've seen him over a couple of years. Barack, you've seen him over a couple of years. Joe Biden, you've seen over, like, as far as like representatives of both parties, you just basically seen the same people over a long period of time. Like, I would want to see either, like, for instance, Obama was more on the younger side of a president. Like, these presidential candidates was in their 70s. I need to see, like,
because these motherfuckers been losing, and then they finally get their chance. They're like, I'm gonna take it.
Like, I just need to see.
On top of that, you got to be a certain age to run for president as well.
I mean,
they ain't got to be that old, but they lost 40. A couple times. They ran on other people's presidential campaigns. I
believe you got to be 45 to run for president, right?
That's just the way politics works. Well, true politics.
I'm just saying, like, I would
like that.
It would just feel. I guess it would just make me feel better as an individual to see, like, okay, it was a great change to see, like, with my own two eyes, black man becoming president. Now it's okay, black woman becoming vice president. Why we can't see two women being candidates, or why we can't, like, you know what I'm saying? I just want
you gotta be at least 35.
I just want to see something different. Like, I'm tired of seeing the same motherfuckers. It's been for like what 12 or so years. I've been literally seeing these same motherfuckers in front of my face. Sarah Palin ass, like, just the same, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying, but on a bigger magnitude, this politics is America. Not everybody, you can't do it like a football team. Like, you tired of seeing.
You can't just pop up out of nowhere. You got. I feel like you got to build.
You got to build America's rapport. I'm not going to go out and vote for people.
You got to slowly work your way up.
Especially if you worked on a campaign or ran with somebody who lost that we knew, like, you know, Biden coming up for Obama shit, to work with him, and then we know of him. Mm-hmm. So we feel more comfortable to even listen to him or pay him any mind for, like, this election versus somebody came out the woodwork and you're like, well, who the fuck is this nigga? Some people listen to the right reasons, listen to what he has plans for and his ideologies, but some people just be like, I don't know this nigga, so no.
I'm gonna know. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I know him, so I'm going with him.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I will definitely say that. Like, I fell short to that. I felt when it came to, like, the more, like, regional voting, like, I knew about certain people, but I felt like as somebody that live in the area, I should know more about the people that are, you know what I'm saying, that's making the laws and shit.
And there's no way to know about, because I've like, though, how do you, is there a website for this? Is there like a website or like a league app or something like I can, like, find out and read about their ideologies and what they saying? I don't know some of these people.
Oh, we also should congratulate the people that won within the city or Maryland. If you're
talking about Maryland. You're talking about like an NBA.com stat sheet for politicians and shit?
Yeah, or something, like, you know, give me a recap of, like, every event.
Yeah, that's something. No, that's real shit. I just feel like, for example, when I was voting,
I think it's just be awareness in your city, bro.
I recognize them, but it's like certain
but
that I was seeing.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, it's like you just really gotta be, like, plugged in with people. You gotta talk to people. You gotta see community. Like, you gotta see things for you to be like, oh, I recognize him, or I recognize their name.
All right. So, for example, for DC at large city council member, it was like 14 fucking people on that thing, and I only knew one person. That's because the nigga went to high school with me.
That's facts. I only knew.
I did not know. Like, I'm like, how do you find out about the rest of these people? Now, the other one, the Ward 8 thing, I know that because I see Trayon, I see the nigga Fred Hill shit, I see his shit everywhere. It's like three names on there. It's 3 people to vote for. But the DC at large city council, it's like so many. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know all these people? Like, who are these niggas?
That's how I felt about when Muriel Bowser was up for mayor. I literally met her in person, like. So it was like when she was on her. That's what caught me off guard, though. When she was on her campaign trail, she literally was like in Southeast, like,
and you seen
coming
her.
up Minnesota, like,
more aware.
Yeah,
I can't remember the other nigga, Vincent Orange.
Yeah,
I seen
Gray.
him.
Vince Gray.
Yeah, Vincent Gray.
Okay, yeah, he's not like
I
an
knew you was
NBA star. He's just a politician of a smaller place. But okay, yeah, him. I seen him.
I was saying, you said
I recognize.
Gray. That was funny.
So like, I'm just saying, like, the people I recognize and I see,
Mm-hmm.
I know, but the other people I don't know about, never heard of. I need to be some way where the public can easily access this information instead of being
Politician Snapbook. We need that.
Yeah, but all right, enough about politics.
Let's make an app. Let's make an app. We should make an app. Y'all not make an app.
Fuck politics. No, fuck that. Sorry to pass on that, but I'm not getting involved in politics. No way. Fuck that. Let's get the sad news out the way. Get the passing out the way. The rapper from Chicago, Lil Durk's cousin, King Von. He was fatally shot, passed away this past week. In a shooting in Atlanta. Reports first came out that he had got shot and he was in critical condition. And then, much like the past couple years was going on with rappers, it's an unpopular trend when they get shot. They normally don't pull through, it seems like. So, unfortunately, he lost his life. Was 26, I believe, like 3 or 4 kids. Just kind of coming up on the rap staple, like getting his name out there a little bit more, getting mainstream, I would say. And just actually dropped the project 2 weeks ago. So, it's unfortunate. Any of you all got some takes or anything to say about
that? I'll say as far as like musically, I was just now getting into him. I knew of him for a while, but I never like just took the time to really get into his music. So I like him dropping that project literally was me like about to get into. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's straight. And then it was like, boom. It's very unfortunate. I mean, it's the same narrative over and over again. It's like all of these rappers it's like you feel it in your soul, like they about to take that next leap, and then it's just like boom, and it's so unfortunate. So I mean, I'm praying for his family, friends, and anybody that's like connected, his fans, all of that. But it's just really unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
Ty?
I feel I'm a little upset about it because looking at it from a father's point of view, I'm just like damn, his kids, like his children, his somewhere that like someone that was raising his kids and they need a dad to help them grow up into mold into what they can be and can become. So I was more so hurt about that. That kind of affected me a little bit more than the music. With the music, I didn't really listen to him as much. I heard a freestyle y'all sent to me, and I was just like, bro, like I don't know. I hear the same thing, and then y'all made a joke and stuff like that, and I was like, all right, cool. I tried to listen to him a little bit more, and that's how I got into it. That was like 3 weeks ago, but I'm just feel a little sad about his children and his family. I really think that. How I grew up, how a couple of us grew up. We ain't no bitch. We ain't gonna let niggas say anything or do anything to us or look at us a certain way without us addressing it. But I did learn sometimes you gotta be a bitch. Just take the L, keep it moving. I really wish that the rappers that are in situations can just take the L, like fuck it, you say what you gotta say. You call me all types of bitches. You say I'm all this and all that, and just take the L and just walk off. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what transpired. I'm not sure what was said. But I really wish he could have just, man, fuck this. I ain't with all that arguing shit. I'm gone. I'm gonna go do my promo for my album, or I'm just head home. I'm just cancel the show, fucking, and just walked off and went to where he was going. And I got into a situation. That's it. I just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Just like B said, I was definitely starting to get more into his music. From watching a video and stuff like that, from multiple angles, which I mean, should just be. I mean, I don't know the situation. Like we don't really know what was happening in that moment. Like we don't really know. what it looked like though is he
We don't have to
popped
get into
off.
the details for real,
Yeah,
bro.
but like he popped off and he wasn't going for the gunplay. Like he was just trying to wreck the nigga 1-on-1. Like his niggas ain't jump in because it was just him and Cuz. They was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Cuz man hopped out the whip. Well, Rondo's man hopped out the whip. And and it's sad that he got to be gone coming off an album release. You know what I'm saying? Like Bond was a real dude. You know what I'm saying? He took $100K back to the hood, split it with his niggas. You know what I'm saying? He was taking care of his kids. Like he was doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He just started getting really known on the music. Like his music just started getting to the point where it was about to take off. You know what I'm saying? He was starting to get features. People were starting to be like, oh yeah, I fuck with Von. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, before you even get a chance to blow up and take off, it's like, damn.
And be who you truly can be and reach that stardom you truly can get.
You know what I'm saying? Like really leave a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Your life is taken. And there's people out there that's like, well, I'm saying he rapped that shit or he was living that life. I'm like, well, I mean, he only 26. I mean, it takes time for you to break a habit, right? I mean, it's not like he was always. I mean, yeah, he rapped like, oh yeah, but that's just how drill music is. You know what I'm saying? That's like where he comes from. That's their lane of music. So it's like, and he was actually a good storyteller. Like some that you listen to, like, damn, that nigga going. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just really sad to see. It's really sad to hear about. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. To King Von, his family, friends, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that. I hate that narrative though. It's like motherfuckers will crucify somebody for rapping their reality, and it's like in every generation somebody's gonna do that. Like when Jay-Z was talking about how he was selling dope, Nas was talking about how he used to sell dope and shit. Old heads was talking that same shit about them, but it's like y'all praise them same niggas now that they're older.
Well, but see, the difference is with that they got older and their music changed.
Right, but I'm saying
he didn't get an opportunity to change. You get what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, but I'm just saying, period. I'm just saying, period.
Right.
Like it's just unfortunate. Like if you're an artist, it's the same difference with singers. It's just that somebody is singing it and somebody's rapping it, and I guess rapping is a little bit more direct because you're really like absorbing more of the words, I guess, over singing. I don't really know how to explain that, but it's like it's not fair to criticize or crucify artists for rapping their realities. If that's their reality and that's what they live, then they have that opportunity to do that. My issue is like when you got rappers that be rapping about shit that never happened to them, I'd be more pissed about that shit. But like in the case of
which one happens more often though?
What?
What's that? Which one you think happens more often? Rappers rapping about shit that they don't do,
that's hard,
or rappers talking about how they live?
It's hard to say because one, we can't like play detective and go in somebody's life. Like if I'm a rapper and I said I sold 50 keys back in 97, you know what I'm saying? That's obvious. You can be like 97, you was 3 years old. No, fuck no, that's a lie. But if I said, I robbed a nigga 2 weeks ago or some shit and I was doing this, it's kind of hard to like, you know what I'm saying, say, oh no, you didn't, because you don't know what the fuck I'm doing on the side. Like, I don't know. It's one of them things where it's like you can't find those answers until you like, I guess, interview somebody that was close to them. But even then, it's like you don't really know. So you can't never say that. So I don't really know when it comes to those situations. I don't know. But I still, going back to what I was saying, I still don't think it's fair that people are saying that he brought death upon him because he was always, you know what I'm saying, rapping about it. That's his reality. Same thing with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke rapped the same, not the same shit, but in that same lane of music. And people was like, well, he brought death upon him because he was, no, that's his reality. Same thing with X. X talked about, you know what I'm saying, death and stuff like that. People's like, oh, let them express their reality. That's what artists do.
There's a difference between expressing the reality and talking about all the shit that you'll do to nigga for minimum reasons that you normally wouldn't, or you wouldn't do in the street no more. Like, I'm not saying that, rapping about some shit is an excuse to kill or do any harms to anybody, but if you have an artist that just keeps making songs and they say, you know, I got this 40 a jam, a nigga try to approach me, step up, you know, you just saying shit like that, and you saying it so much, and you beefing with niggas, if you beefing with niggas from your own city or on the internet and talking all this dangerous shit, I'm just saying there are going to be hood niggas or street niggas that will try you.
Yeah, to see what you really about.
To see what you really about, or be upset that you know, bitching niggas or, you know, making niggas look weak publicly. So they're going to be like, man, this nigga ain't like that, man. If I see this nigga, you know, da-da-da. So it's like, you know, Jay-Z and them rapping, you know, Pusha T them rapping about all the coke and stuff they sold. They did that. That's different. That's them selling shit to get their means a legal way, but get their means.
It was a life they lived. It's not a life they currently living. They don't live like that no more.
But I think selling
dope is different from
dealing
shooting a gun.
and murderous rap, those are two different things. It's like
depending if you really but not the same way. Because if you like really like if you listen to King Von's music, not to say that you know rappers can say shit and it don't have to be true nowadays. If you listen to music, all these niggas talk rap about, you know, and recipes pop song, they rap about like if a nigga run up on them, they're gonna shoot him, they're gonna do all that X, Y, and Z. And all I'm saying is you have street niggas and like so-called hood niggas or gangsters that want to listen to that. They get enticed. They get excited when they hear that type of talk. Some niggas be like, oh, yeah, that nigga rapping, I'm going to live what he's saying. Or some niggas be like, I'm going to see if this nigga really about what he's saying. And when you get tested by those certain niggas, that's why you need to have security around you. You need to move smart. You need to learn how to pick your battles like Ty said. Be the bitch. Or be the bigger man sometimes.
But that's why I was saying, like, it depends on what you're talking about. Because, like, with the dope dealing shit, like, say, for instance, if Don, you was a rapper, I can't, like, run up on you and be like, you ain't selling dope, nigga. Da-da-da-da. I can't. There's no way to fact check that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you...
I know what you were saying. I'm telling you that what you were saying doesn't apply to that rap that I just described.
I'm talking about two different... It's just... I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I think it just... It's hard to say that when it's like you've been around it and then it's like you rap it. I do kind of want to piggyback to what Dre said, where he was just like, you have to get to that point where you grow out of it. But it's like you have to be.
You don't have to.
I mean, you
gotta move better.
Yeah. Like you live life.
But essentially, moving better is you growing up and you maturing and you growing out of it to some degree.
Because
I mean, you live life and you live different experiences, so you put that into your music. So like, you're not always like once you start getting money and you move out of the hood, you're not living that lifestyle no more. So you only can rap about that lifestyle.
I feel like you can still rap about it.
22. I mean, but it's only so many ways you can rap about. Like if you like King Von's like a storyteller type of rap nigga sometimes. So like you only can tell.
Example. You can use. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you can use Meek for example. Why you do this?
Well, yeah. But the point is like you see how from when he first started rapping to now, you know what I'm saying? Like the experiences are different. He raps more about like he still raps about the hood and the struggle stories, but it's more
luxury, more motivational type music. Because
Meek's situation is different with his in and out of jail
like
situation and us really wanting him like to get out and all that type of stuff. That's a little bit story. He has a different backstory with him, but I get what y'all was trying to say. But yeah, we do have a lot more on the docket. I don't want to just cut this conversation off, but all in all, it's sad to see another rapper go away due to some violent crime. That's something that could have possibly easily been avoided. Like we said, RIP. Prayers to his family, friends, kids, everybody that loved him, and let's just stop killing each other, people. Please, just stop.
Getting old. It's becoming really getting numb to it in a way.
Yeah, because I'm finna let my sperm let off, and I'm gonna have a little one, so I need safety, man, for real. I know I'm laughing, but I'm dead ass.
I'm about to say that was, but I thought you about to go somewhere else with that one.
I did too. That's why I looked up like the.
Get your sperm off where, nigga? You might be shooting niggas. All right, so what's next on the docket?
Mindset. I don't know where y'all going with that. I did the other.
Next.
Okay,
my daughter needs somebody to play with anyway, bro.
Get the depths out the way. This one's a more respected. Let me not say that. This situation wasn't as horrific. Sorry. the great Alex Trebek passed away. Many of you know him or seen him on Jeopardy. Your grandmother, your mother, your great grandmother, somebody watching your lifetime, your uncles. You seen it at some old person's house. I don't know anybody under the age of 30 that watches Jeopardy on their own, like own sometime, like maybe something, but you know, he battled cancer for some years. It actually came out that I forgot, maybe it was like a couple years ago, he stepped down, was gonna stop doing Jeopardy because of cancer, and then he fought it. He was doing well, it seemed like, and then I guess it came back to remission, and you know. But all to say, just rest in peace, Alex Trebek, great host. Jeopardy will never be the same. Prayers to his family, fans,
it's an icon, man. It's an icon, man. Definitely
a cable TV icon.
Yeah, for sure. That show solidified.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Alex Trebek, man. Sending my condolences to his families and friends. You know what I'm saying? And you watch over us now, Mr. Trebek.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's a fact.
Okay, let's get so during the NBA season in the bubble that happened, there was an incident, if anybody y'all remember, but for the fans listening, there was an incident in Milwaukee that occurred with the young gentleman, Sterling Brown, who was shot by an officer. Luckily, this time he pulled through, but the case just he came to a settlement, and he was awarded $750,000 for that incident.
Sterling Brown, he played for the Bucks. Yeah,
he was shot. I thought he was just roughed up.
Yeah, he got tased and shit. He got beat up. We basically faced police brutality. In the incident, he wasn't doing anything. He was really minding his business. Police pulled up on him, thought he looked suspicious.
Wait, so that's the nigga that they boycotted for?
No, that was Jacob. That was Jacob Blake, the one that got shot in the back 7 times. Jacob Blake. That's who they boycotted.
Sterling Brown. I don't know who Sterling Brown is though.
Yeah, Sterling Brown.
So that's Shannon Brown's brother. He plays for the Bucks. The incident you're talking about happened like a year ago, 2 years ago.
2018.
Yeah, he was
2 years ago.
Yeah, he was in Milwaukee. Basically, he was coming out from a store, I believe, and basically, like, police rode it. He had a hood on and shit. He looked like he basically
nearly 3 years ago out this late night run-in with police officers, Milwaukee bus shooting guard Sterling Brown.
They tried to arrest him, step on his ankle, all that.
A civil rights lawsuit. Okay.
Yeah, and they got the video and everything going there because they was trying to basically lie about it, and it was video of it.
So they tried to offer him for $400,000, and back in October 2019 they declined, and now they settled for $750,000. Okay.
Well, if he wasn't a ball player, that's a nice amount of money. He only
probably wouldn't have put that. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have put that on the docket if I didn't confuse it with the Blake person. I thought it was Blake. My fault.
I mean, I think it's still something important. I definitely think it's still something important to talk about. Like, suppose it was no body cam footage, what would happen?
You know what I'm saying? He might not be here for that settlement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not saying
at least he was stung. Stunned instead of shot.
Yeah. Right.
So
definitely. Yeah.
So, sorry. That is important. That just really changed my perspective on it.
That's what that's why he was like up front with the Jacob Blake situation, because he, like, I experienced this before. This could have been me. This could have been what could have happened to me if it wasn't for, the body cam footage or me being aware. He said that could have been anybody, and he took that hard stance and stopped them from playing the game.
Yeah, and him telling the truth.
He's like, damn, that could have been anybody. The same reason, like, Jimmy Butler wore the jersey with no name, because it could have been him. Like, kind of the same idea.
Right.
But, congratulations to him for winning this lawsuit. I definitely think he made a big statement by, suing and keep being productive and proactive in the situation. Like, it happened in 2018. We into 2020, and he still was making sure he took that hard stance, and it wasn't just. And he said it wasn't just about the money. It was about the point, the idea, the situation. So congratulations to him. I'm glad he's safe. I'm glad he gets to be with his family as well. $750,000.
Amen. Let's see what else we want. Okay, so somebody want to explain the Keke Palmer EBT shit? Because I definitely didn't do my due diligence or research for her comments about EBT.
I got it. So Keke Palmer tweeted, it was random too, but she tweeted, she said, imagine if your EBT card could only work on healthy items. So a lot of people felt some type of way because they felt like, well, you're rich, you can't really talk about people on EBT, and you know, there's a lot of backlash as far as like her people kind of, first of all, people took what she said out of context, and a lot of people was just saying like she should never said that because basically you making it seem like you shitting on people on EBT. And then she was like, a lot of people were saying that well, if she was speaking from a place of like she was talking down to people that she knows, they was like, well, why is she so rich and her friends are on EBT? That makes her a shitty person. From what I read and how she explained it in tweets after, I understood where she was coming from the tweet. I think originally what she was trying to say was just basically when you go into stores, even when you go to just restaurants, like healthy items or just healthy food in general is like more expensive than like junk food, for example. Like instead of I don't know, like, you know, you get deals on sodas versus getting deals on like purified water or something like that. Like I'm just using that as an example.
It's much easier to buy foods that are bad for you than to eat healthy because the price.
What she said was super self-explanatory. It's just
It really was. I didn't.
It's very self-explanatory.
I mean, understand the outrage.
People just took it some type of way, like she was shitting on people on EBT, and she was like, "No." She's like, "There are times."
Anybody that knows Keke Palmer would understand. Anybody that even reads up on Keke Palmer will understand that she is for.
She's for the people.
Self-help, like building yourself, Black woman. Like I don't know.
And truthfully,
I think you need to be for the people to say that. That's just a simple ass.
It is a simple statement, but it's true. Like if you've ever been on EBT or food stamps, like you know, you can get more junk food than healthy foods. It's
but you can also use your EBT to buy other stuff to make healthier things. But people just don't do that.
But then
if go pick up the vegetables and the fruits and shit. People pick up the noodles and the hot dogs and shit.
Yeah, but if it costs $20 to get 3 healthy things, and then it costs $20 to get 6 unhealthy things, what are you gonna get?
Well, it's not necessarily. Well, me personally, I'm speaking from my point of view. Mm-hmm. A lot of times when people got EBT, mostly it's for people who have people with like families. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like people who are like they gotta provide for families, so they can't they can buy a lot of like Don said, they can buy healthy things to make. But it's much easier to buy a bulk of items.
Right, you get more bang.
You know what I'm saying? So you get more
bang for your buck
because you got multiple mouths to feed. It's not just like if it's you and one kid, you don't mind spending extra on the healthy food because it's just me and you, we can make this work. But if it's like 2, 3, 4 y'all, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find a way, because everybody eat differently. So you gotta find a way to make food stretch. So
and that's the money for the month. That's not for like
it's like
for a
it's
whole month.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you getting it because like I get it this week, then I get it 2 weeks later. And I think also like what I take from her statement is more so like I think if EBT did pay for healthy food, that would be a good thing.
And that's what she said.
That would allow more people to eat healthier. That would like truthfully, I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of Black people I know don't eat the best. They don't eat the healthiest, and even when you try to talk them into it, sometimes they stuck in a certain way until they get like a health scare or like somebody dies from something. They be like, "Damn, I need to do better." You know what I'm saying? So it's like it takes extreme measures to get people to change their diet sometimes. So I feel like if EBT did pay for more healthier foods, people would be more inclined to eat that way, and it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with having your fried chicken and your pork rinds and your snacks, but it's okay to also have that healthy balance as well.
To piggyback what Brandon and Dre say, I'm a nigga that my mother had EBT food stamps. We used to survive off that shit. Like we nothing else we can do. That we had to get it. So it is about getting more bang for your buck. And my mother had mouths to feed. Like it was me, my brother, my sister, and my other two little brothers. Like we had to figure something out. We had to make sure we get enough food to last for the whole month for all of us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I watched my mother not eat so we can eat. Like at that point, it's fuck the healthiest foods. We need to make sure we good. Like
right.
We need to make sure we can survive. Like straight up.
And then she also said afterwards that because she tweeted Kamala Harris, she was saying that after that whole tweet had sparked that, she was saying that she thought that EBT cards should swipe free on all items considered healthy. So I'm guessing that the what is it called? What's the organization called that circulates all the foods and stuff? I just went blank. What is it called?
I mean, it's multiple. So I you mean like in schools and in grocery stores?
FDA.
Thank you. The FDA approved healthy foods that would make those items free for EBT card users. So, I mean, that's why I said it's like it's context, and then it's all about just reading, bro. If you would just read both tweets, boom, it's like it was no point of starting a whole fire.
I mean, you can still read both and not agree, but the whole I don't think the backlash part was okay. Like damn, she can have her opinion. Like maybe she has some ideas that she wants to push forward on in regards to EBT and eating healthy. I just think if you had an issue with it, you should ask more questions instead of criticize.
Niggas not gonna ask questions. Niggas take. I think we talked about that a lot too long ago. Niggas take everything except for face value. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's what we should work on. Like ask those questions instead of just she's dumb as shit. Damn, you talking about people with food stamps, EBT? How the fuck she? Bang, like what's up with her? I think we should ask questions like, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm trying to understand where you're going with that. Like, what do you think should happen? What is our alternative? Just ask questions.
But
maybe
this
we get a better answer.
That Michelle Obama was trying to get done and they couldn't pass it. So it's like it's nothing new.
I mean, she got a lot of things passed, especially in regards to healthy food.
I'm gonna say this though, Michelle Obama, we still beefing about that because you took snack machines out of my high school. I was feeling some type of way about that when I was in the 9th grade, bro. That hurt my heart. That
goes to what Dre just said. Like, take niggas.
That hurt my heart. But I'm saying, like the snack machine, that hurt my heart, bro. Like, I remember vividly, like them taking the snack machine out of
I remember. Yeah, my 10th grade year, we got snack machines. They was healthy though, and I was happy about that though, because truthfully, back like in that time, like damn, the fuck, I don't want no fucking kettle corn chips. I don't want no fucking cauliflower.
Sun chips, yeah, bro.
I don't want that shit. But truthfully, Michelle Obama started something that still goes on. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the foods that we eat, the lunches, like they're a lot healthier than what they used to be. They used to give you some. I'm not gonna hold you. Lunches back then used to be tough. You used to get the freezies, good shit. My mother. Then she changed that, which is good though, because you want to start children off young, like, and I think the free meals and shit for the students. I think that was also a great thing that was happening because they was feeding students, but they was also getting healthy meals as well. So
but
it's like
healthy meals don't taste good all the time. I ain't mean to cut you off.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but you gotta get used to
meals. But
that's like when you start eating healthy. That's like when you start eating differently and you change your diet at first. The food is not going to be as good or as fulfilling as you want it to be because your stomach palate is not used to it. Yeah, so about a month and a half, your body starts getting used to that. Like if I was eating vegan food for a month, my body would get used to that shit. So then instead of me feeling like, oh, I ate 2 of these and I'm still hungry, I can eat 2 of those. I'd be good. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it shit takes time. But healthy meals, Kiki, I see what you was doing. Don't worry about them, boo. Keep doing your thing. Stop kissing that white man now.
Don, do you have a better understanding now of what was saying and stuff?
I better understood. I just let y'all rock.
My bad.
Yeah, he was never against what she said.
I'm gonna let y'all talk about it, so I was making sure we was on the same page.
Yeah. He was never against what she said.
Yeah.
Red or black, I don't do black. All right.
Man, y'all got that right there.
Let's get into some real shit, man. Come on, bro.
Get all the this shit out.
I'm tired of all that shit.
Real quick, update on the COVID cure. They tested it and it's tested to be 90% effective so far. So they're making headway for the people that do want to take this cure when it's dropped, or vaccine. I'm sorry. Whenever it drops, people that want to take it. It's 90% effective right now, so it's looking good. The clinical trials went good. Whatever.
I mean, we definitely.
To be honest, it might be required for kids to go back to school and for
it's gonna be mandatory. Right?
Might be mandatory. I don't think they say the flu shot is mandatory. But I know a lot of people that don't take it. Like certain shots to go back to school. You know, it might be.
I'm not gonna do something that's underrated when it comes to school. Them niggas don't always check your health records, bro. On some real shit.
Well,
some
to be honest,
you're
supposed to turn papers in, or you get kicked out of school.
Yeah, and
that's how it used to be.
They don't do that. Yeah,
I don't know if they read them, but you're supposed to turn them in.
Sometimes I had a health record that was old, bro. I had old health records at high school, and we didn't really have no nurse either. Like she barely was at work. Like
isn't that like required for school?
Yeah, no, okay.
Really.
I'm saying like when I was in high school, I gave them my initial health records in 9th grade, but up until like 11th grade year, I or up until senior year, I never gave them any other health records, and they never said nothing about it until I got to my senior year, and that's because we had an overhaul in the system, so they like saw that all my shit was like expired and out of date, and it just slipped my mind. It slipped my mother's mind too. We wasn't really thinking about it because they wasn't saying nothing.
That's how it was at my school, but it was like if you play sports, that was the only time they really cared.
And that's why I also had to do it because I started playing sports senior year. So they was like, "Yeah, we need them niggas."
They really cared about it, and now I'm thinking about it. We don't have no nurse either.
But back to what Don was saying, I think we could use it because the cases are going up, and they said we was going to be in the midst of another outbreak or another pandemic situation because the weather would change, people would be comfortable. Because at the end of the summer, cases would drop, shit was getting better, and then going to the winter, niggas would think that shit's sweet. And so basically the cases are rising again. We about to start going back to phase 1 and 2. So y'all enjoy them clubs, enjoy them restaurants, enjoy what y'all doing, because sooner or later that shit gonna be finito.
Yeah, I'm kind of
well, hopefully, because a lot of states probably not going to probably go back. You know what I'm saying? Even if the government probably mandates it, but we'll see how that goes.
I'm kind of skeptical over this whole COVID cure. I'm not saying
vaccine.
Huh?
The vaccine. I messed up by calling it a cure.
Yeah, vaccine.
Okay. I apologize. I'm skeptical. Yeah, I think it's cap. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
But the vaccine?
Huh?
The vaccine is cap? Or the fact that it's 90% effective is cap?
No, just the storyline as to like how it's. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the storyline of how it's been presented is like it just feels like cap. Like the cases went down. You already predicted that the cases was gonna go up. All right, cool. The cases was gonna go up. Now we gotta like it's just I don't know. It just don't rub me the right way. Pause. But if there is a vaccine for it, I wish it doesn't. But
there is. They've been working on it. They've been developing since February.
Okay.
You said if that's the movie we've been talking about. That's the reason we on this topic.
Yeah, no, but I was saying I felt like it was cap. I'm talking about
you cap.
Okay.
It's raining hard as shit.
It is.
I'm about to go outside and do the Usher burn dance.
Gotta do it for Lil Saint. Anywho,
why people say? I got a question. Why people say do it for Lil Saint? Because I don't remember. Didn't Saint pass?
You watch You Got Served?
Yeah, but was it in the rain after he passed?
No. Hey Mo,
I don't remember.
No, he died, and at the last battle, the nigga, they basically was like doing it for Saint. They was gonna win the tournament.
So what does that have to do with dancing in the rain? Is my point.
Because Marcus Houston and Omarion when they broke up in the dance, Yeah, when they broke up, they was doing their own thing, getting ready for the tournament. They was dancing in the rain.
Yeah, and people correlate both scenes. I know. No, hold on. Ty, I get what you're saying because
y'all looking at me like I'm stupid.
They were two different.
No, we're just looking at you like you're thinking about it too much.
Yeah, it was two different scenes, Ty. It was two different scenes. It's just black folks basically, or just people in general, correlated.
I say he didn't die, then they danced in the rain.
Right.
I thought they danced in the rain, then he died, and then the
people combined both scenes as one because they were they was the two most iconic scenes in the movie. He was dancing in the rain, so everybody and their mama was dancing like that in the rain. And then
but okay.
We ain't gotta worry about the scenes, bro.
They was the two most iconic scenes.
Bro.
I don't. Okay, we can debate that. That's debatable.
But yeah, that's what Brandon said, I guess.
I don't even remember that movie 100% all the way through.
Man, okay, it's in the top 5. I think.
Oh my god!
I think one of the top scenes was him getting jumped when his friend wasn't there.
Wow,
that's like top 2 for me.
Wow. You was like, yeah, jump his ass, yeah.
No, I was like, this nigga wild as shit for leaving his man. I was like, he's a wild nigga. That's iconic. To me, that's top 2.
Good God Almighty!
All right, what's next?
I forgot what we were talking about, but I didn't know how those two
COVID cure at first.
We were talking about the vaccine.
I'm pretty sure the vaccine does what it need to do, and that people can get back to having normal lives. RIP to everybody that have passed because of COVID, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
We're gonna be wearing masks for like 2 years.
All right. Well, we can knock this one out too before we get into the other little weird topics. The NBA, somebody wrote NBA draft, but more specific, we can talk about the NBA returning off of such a short off season.
Shortest off season ever.
Yes, sir.
That shit ass for the teams who made the bubble.
Y'all can talk about the draft if y'all want. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because our audience don't really listen to or watch basketball that much for the
we're not gonna
greater good of our audience.
Draft come on 18th. I'm excited. Turn up. Bulls got the 4th pick. That's all I got to say.
When's the season return? December
22nd.
22nd.
Days before Christmas.
When did the season end?
October 18th, I believe.
That's wild. That's wild.
I mean,
they had 4 months off.
Yeah, you had 4 months off.
I'm okay. This is my
okay. It's still wild. Y'all saying the number like it's gonna change. No.
Okay, I get where you're coming from. Like all the 22 teams that went to the bubble, they technically got 4 months off, and then they went right back to work for another at least 2.5. So
okay, more specifically the finals.
I mean, the Lakers and the Heat, yes, they get the worst turnaround, but everybody's going to argue, well, y'all getting paid millions of dollars to do your job, so this is your job to get ready to go back into a season, no matter what, it is. And I mean,
and you got to remember,
they got granted, they got a shorter time span between the finals and then the start of the new season. They have a shorter time span than anybody else, but at the same time, it's like they just got finished. Like they were away from their family for what, 2 months, 3 months? How long is the bubble? 2 months?
Like 2 to 3 months.
They were with their family 2 to 3 months in the bubble playing ball, and they only get to spend a few months with their family, and then they gotta go right back to the NBA season. That's going to take them every damn way. That's not nice. It's not fair.
Also remember they had one. Normally in the season, they're traveling for all 82 games. Most of the 82 games, they got 41 away games or 40-something away games. So they're traveling. They still only get to spend a certain amount of months with their family anyways. It's just they went and played in one bubble for a certain amount of time. Their family could not come because of COVID. But if it wasn't for COVID, we wouldn't even be in this situation. So I guess it's kind of like it's short, but at the same time, they played a shorter amount of time after that long break from when basketball got suspended.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess in a way it does kind of make up for it. Like how much rest do they need after sitting off for 4 months, 5 months, 4 to 5 months, whatever, and then resuming for 2 more months. to sit off for approximately a month, like 2 more months, and then start back up.
Especially for the older players who gotta rest their body and things.
Yeah. Then like Dre said, not every team came out to the bubble. Not every team played all their 82 games. The season was cut short, so I mean,
and not everybody went to the finals or made it to a conference final. Like I would say, every team that made it to the first round that didn't make it out the first round, and you could even say like a conference semifinal teams, depending on they got like both the conference final, the semifinals on the Eastern side, like the Boston Celtics and the Raptors went to 7 games. But their season was over. Well, the Raptors season was over before like the beginning of October. So they get at least October and most of November off because training camp don't start to December 1st.
The niggas that really need to rest is the Denver Nuggets, bro. They the ones that need to rest.
I mean, but maybe this season turnaround, it could be a good thing and a bad thing. Like you got teams like the Warriors.
Lakers need the most rest, bro.
I'm saying that because they play all them game 7s.
Right. I mean, but it's a gift and a curse. You got some teams who are going to benefit. You got some teams that's going to start the season off slow. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a lot of teams like the Hawks, like they might start off and be a top 3 seed because they rested.
But I think I'm gonna say this. I think
the Suns, Phoenix is gonna be a top 3 seed because they rest.
And if they get Chris Paul,
it's gonna make for good basketball because
we don't do too much in basketball.
A lot of people is gonna be rested. We said we. I ain't said nothing, y'all.
The restart. I mean,
no, we said we wasn't gonna go deep into like draft. We talking about players needing rest and who might need the most rest.
But right now. I mean, hopefully they could get the rapid testing again. I mean, they're not playing the bubble; they're playing in stadiums, and a lot of cities and a lot of states allow certain things. So the NFL has to ask for permission for a certain amount of, it's a lot of shit they got to go through. Hopefully they can get through a season, especially with the cases rising. Me personally, don't have fans because you play indoor, you don't play outdoor like the NFL, and even the NFL cases, their fucking cases are rising because they've had their most infection cases in the past 2 weeks than they had in the first 2 months of the season.
Yeah, so had 1 million in one. Like,
yeah, like you gotta like I get it. We gotta have revenue, and capitalism is a bitch. I'm sorry to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta find a way to do this healthily. I mean, if it was up to me, would y'all be playing? No, but at the end of the day, y'all gonna sit in quarantine again? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? You got all these sports going. You know what I'm saying? The president not gonna shut everything down again. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Hopefully the restart go well and they do everything they can. Adam Silver's a great commissioner. He does what's right for the league. So hopefully
I feel like he ain't do what's right with starting the season early. I think they should have stuck with the date.
They gotta get that. They gotta get.
But they do. They gotta get their money. They gotta get everything back to regular schedule. I understand.
And they trying to finish season before the Olympics. The Olympics come on next. Hopefully the Olympics are starting next summer.
That's a whole nother conversation. That's even worse to put together than the fucking sports leagues in America.
Because you got people coming from across like the world.
You got all these sports coming across from all around the world for one central place of all sports.
They like, anybody from America, keep them niggas over there. Don't bring that shit over here.
It's not like difficult. Like you gonna have Jamaica ain't gonna want to come run track with us. Jamaica, like we good. We don't want no Americans there.
Yeah, but a lot of countries are. I mean, but a lot of countries live.
You don't know
a lot better, like than we do right now. Like a lot of them
exactly why they got us there or them here.
Yeah, they probably.
Where's the Olympics being hosted at this year? Now I think about
Tokyo. It's in Tokyo next year. It's because it's supposed to be this year, but it's gonna be in Tokyo. They put
you know they don't want us over there.
All I'm gonna say is they probably
Tokyo, Asia, China, all that.
Yeah, they probably test all the U.S. athletes and every athlete from the States. They probably test them and put them in isolation for like maybe a month before they go to the Olympics, just to make sure everything is good before they get there. They probably do that with a lot of athletes because they're gonna have to probably. So, who knows?
It makes sense.
It'd be interesting.
That's still rough though.
Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of this pandemic. I'm glad Joe Biden and Kamala already putting their shit ready. Once inauguration day come, because I'm gonna be off. I ain't going to work that day.
To be honest, Do y'all plan on going to the inauguration? Well,
nope. Still COVID outside, nigga. That geek, there ain't Obama up there. Ain't no black man up there. Kamala,
I'm not going this because of it's gonna be entirely too many people out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be.
I ain't worried about the people. I'm just not going. I'm just watching on TV.
I never really care for Inauguration Day. I'm sorry to say it like that. Like I care when Obama was in that bitch, but other than that, I wasn't really tripping.
I went to his second term inauguration.
Yeah. I ain't gonna nut. I watch on TV. I voted for you. That's enough.
Voting is not enough.
I did my job, nigga. I'm not doing nothing else. Fuck is you talking about?
What's the next, Mo?
Where y'all want to go?
Hey man, side note, I know this not on the docket. And I apologize, but I really gotta say this. Y'all remember we had the conversation about the whole pink lemonade and the riding the bull and shit?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I seen something else now. Motherfucker said this gay, right? So I need y'all opinion.
Oh, this is shift to the other conversation we had earlier.
This girl said, she said, what if you're sick, right? And your homie hit you up and was like, hey, bro, what you doing? You trying to go out? Nah, bro, I'm sick. Oh, all right, cool. And then he pulls up to your house with soup or something to make you feel better. Is that gay? And niggas was in there saying, yes, that's gay as shit. I don't want my niggas to care about me. What the fuck? And I said, what?
I'm not gonna say that's gay, but I am gonna say that's weird. Like that's a little too relationship niggas. Like that's too relationshipy for me. Especially without the ass. Like you're like, oh my man, damn, I'm gonna bring him some soup. Nah,
I can't have,
like you gotta be like, you're like, damn, bro, hey, no, it's just the way you go about it.
Like I appreciate the soup, but
you gotta be like, hey, bro, bro. If I tell you I'm sick,
and
I'll be like, damn, yeah, bro, I want to go back to sleep.
Did he at least send a text?
That's what I'm saying. No,
they talk about if Don is sick and I hit Don up like, yo, bro, you trying to go put some shots up? Nah, bro, I'm sick. I'm like, damn, bro. And all of a sudden you get who that at the door? Is me with a whole care package.
Brandon got soup and Halls and call.
Yeah, they said
that's nice, my nigga, but I'm gonna take that a little weird. Like you care about me. I'm not mad that you care about me, but that is a little weird because
it's
weird
my
respect for my woman or a family member. Or something.
It's not weird if you be like, I'm sick, and I'll be like, hey, you want me?
You say on the phone, yeah, hey, bro, who you got in the house with? Anybody there taking care of you? Like, you got somebody around you? You good? Like, he's like, nah, bro, ain't nobody in here with me.
I have to put context. I have to put context in front of it before I do it to not be.
Yeah, you can't just pop up and be like, "Oh, baby, I got you some soup." Like you little freak bitch, better go home with that soup.
Well, I'm not saying baby, I got
even if I eat soup, that's what I hear when you be like, "Bro, I got soup for you."
I mean, if you tell me you sick,
I don't even eat soup, but I lie. I'm like, bro,
I'll be like, all right, get better. I'll be like, you want me to bring you something? You need anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the area if you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that. I would say shit like that.
Without
instead
the
of
ass
like,
is crazy.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't just pop up. Like, that's, like, it's wild as shit. You're going to be like, what the fuck am I doing? And I'm there with the kid. I'm like,
so you know your man at work. You know your man at work, right? And you one of y'all at work, and I just happen to be in y'all area by y'all job, and I just pop up. I ain't call you, ain't text you, I just pop up, and I got like Chick-fil-A in my hand. You gonna appreciate it if I bring you some Chick-fil-A, but it's gonna be weird. It's like, yo, my nigga, you just bought me some food, like I was your girl, like you just came to see me or something. Like it's a little weird. I'm not saying that call you.
Come see me, nigga. I'm geeking.
Not gay, but it is weird. That's weird activity.
Hey, Dre, I'm gonna pop up at your job with some food, bro. I'm like, here, bro.
I'm geeking. I'm like, yes, bro.
I'm like, here, bro. Like, you know, I'm gonna make sure you're good, bro.
Another man like that with bearing gifts.
I mean, truthfully, your girl.
I'm not saying sus. That's just weird.
Well, why? Well, so why when your girl do it, it's like okay?
Because that's your girl.
That's your girl. That's a relationship type of thing.
Well,
I fuck her.
Fucking.
What do fucking her got to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with everything.
A lot.
I don't know where your mind is missing.
I expect her to take care of me.
So you can't have just
I ain't saying
female friend do that.
It can too, but when it's a woman, it's more of if you're not gay, if you're gay and it's a man that do it, you fine with it.
So why is it that women can do that to other women and we can't do that?
We can.
We can. It's just different
Well, it's not
rules
we
to go
can't.
about it.
It just seems sus if we do.
Who
it.
made these rules?
No, unless you announce it.
Who are these niggas? Who niggas?
You
who
gotta
made
tell
these
me
rules?
that you coming through to bring me some soup or something. If not, I'm just gonna look at you a little weird. Like, hey, my nigga, I
Bruh.
really appreciate it, but you a
Hey,
weird
like,
nigga.
hey, bro, I'm outside. I'm about to drop
Like,
off
holla
some
at
food
you.
for you.
Hey yo, Ty, you gotta say, hey man, this nigga Don, what's wrong? This nigga just came by with some soup, bro. What the fuck wrong?
I'm gonna call Dre.
Yeah,
I'm like, Dre, Don just put up with some soup, bro. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I'm at the door like, hey, my nigga, you know, I was thinking about you, bro. I just wanted to make sure you was good. Like,
See, if you say that, that's
Me
different.
personally,
That's
I
but
crazy.
you don't have to say that to me. Like, if you do some shit like
Nah,
that, that's
but
how I'm looking at you feel when you bring me the shit.
But this the thing, right? If you said that to like your parents or something, or like your guardian or any,
Yeah, I just took Don
older
some
person,
soup.
they'll be like, oh my god, he's just so nice. Like if I said that to my mom and I was like, yeah, Don just brought me some soup or something. Don is just so nice. I thought he was a very nice individual. Like they not gonna look at it like that, but you gonna be like,
Yeah,
My mother is
something
tripping.
nice.
Mother be like, why the fuck you bringing another nigga soup? Don't he got a
your
girl?
mom would
Like,
be like
It
that.
depends on the
Dre,
age, the
you know-
environment,
well, you don't
how
know
they
my
grow
mother.
up. It's
Don
different.
know my mother.
It's
Don,
different.
mother be like, you bring another nigga soup? You better get the fuck on my face bringing another nigga soup. Don't he got a girl? I'm like, nah, ma. She's like, I don't give a fuck.
My
Bringing another
sisters
man
do
no
the same
soup.
thing. Like,
All right, bigger
like,
question
That's a
then.
little weird.
Bigger question then. Your man sick, but your girl go and bring him soup.
Why she my girl then?
So that's a no-go.
Why
Yeah,
she
that's a
my
hell
girl?
no.
Why
That's a
she
hell
my
no.
once?
Sound like
once
Dre
she-
trying to fuck our wife when we did.
He
You mean to tell me my man ain't got nobody else to come take it? First of all, that's why I'm saying for me to bring my man something is crazy.
Like,
if you
why
ain't got
is my
no
girl,
girl,
like-
you ain't got no moms, you ain't got no sister, no cousins, you ain't got no nieces, no nephew, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no
Like-
aunts, aunties, uncles, or something to bring you something.
right? Like how you even
You
know
ain't got no
he's sick?
godmother or something. You ain't got nobody else to bring you nothing.
I mean,
Like, how
I
you
was
even know
like
this
that
nigga
for a
sick?
time being when I moved up here and I ain't know nobody. I was by myself.
Okay, that's different.
You
That
also
makes
you was
sense.
taking you a sick nigga. You taking so you was having your niggas girls bring you shit, bro.
we just talking about him not knowing
Oh
people,
my
not
god,
having.
say it, bro. You a sick nigga, bro.
You ain't
Sick.
listening to nothing that nigga said. man.
I'm just not
Nah,
like I'm. But
nah,
this is my
nothing.
problem. This is my point though. How you know he's sick? I told you that don't mean go over there and take the nigga soup, a care package.
Be like,
Bitch, I
yeah,
don't even get a care package when I'm
hey,
sick.
like Don hang up, right? And he got a
Right.
chick that he dating in the
Right.
vicinity.
Right.
And then she'd be like, Don, who's that? Oh, that's Brandon. He said, oh, I ought to bring him some stuff. And then she just leave.
If she say it and I
Yeah.
hear it,
Look at Don's face. Don,
Nah,
That's
she
not
can.
my
She can just be
girl.
like, let's
I mean,
go
that's
get him
wild.
something. She be like,
Yeah.
let's go get him
no,
something.
I'm talking
That's
about her individually going and be like,
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
I'm
they,
holding her right
they
here.
fucking. They fucking.
Right here. I'm dragging her ass out the door. Have a good day.
They fucking.
I feel like
Either they
if-
fucking or she delusional.
yeah.
And
I
if,
feel like
if I'm your man, I'm not accepting that food. I'm not accepting. I'll be like, hey, bro. I'll be like, I appreciate it, but you got to hold that. Because you my nigga girl. And I'm going to call you. I'll be like, bro, why your girl right here bringing me some food, bro? I'm
I'm
not
taking
accepting
that
this shit.
I'm
not
like
gonna
that
take this
too.
shit.
Is my girl what? My girl
Well,
what?
if my man texts me and be like, "Hey, yo, my girl about to drop something off to you," now that's different. Like if she be
But
like,
who sends their girl to drop something like that
"Oh,
off to another
exactly.
nigga?
you be shocked if your man really trusts you. He don't care if his girl drops something off to you.
No, I didn't say something. I'm talking about like a care package when you're sick.
Nah.
Well,
That's a
if
weird.
y'all agree,
If
y'all
you
agree
sell
on it
weed
together,
and you
then
get
that's
your girl to
different.
go take it, it's cool. If your nigga leave a controller and you're not at home and your girl go take it to him real quick, cool. Or Jack or something. But to bring a nigga some soup and ginger ale and all that shit when he didn't ask for it,
If y'all didn't talk about it, then yes, that's wild.
you still
But if y'all
weren't
had
under
a
the same
discussion-
circumstances. You didn't. No, you might talk to your
Nah,
girl about
I'm
it, but
not-
you still didn't tell your
I'm
nigga
not
that you gonna
changing
bring
no
him anything.
scenario, but the fact that your girl is doing it.
Nah.
Instead of you bringing it to your nigga, that's crazy.
That's
Well,
wild.
Y'all
That's
both crazy.
Why are
But
we
see, if
together?
A care package, nah. Okay. Well, it's a little different because
We talking about this one scenario.
a care package.
feel like even
no,
if I
no, no,
told
no,
you
no,
that,
no,
I
no.
wouldn't
This
do
scenario,
soup,
no.
soup,
This scenario, no.
ginger ale,
This
all that.
no.
Yeah, why is she my girl? And why are you taking my man care package? And I don't know. And he gonna take
And why
me.
you
But I
letting her
do
do
expect
it?
my girl to care about y'all.
Thank you, Don.
Like,
What the fuck?
I'm
You
not
gonna blame
I'm not,
everything on the girl? You thought, "Why you my girl? Why you doing?" You said okay to her going to go do that though.
No. She didn't tell me because what y'all saying is if I say yeah, my man's sick and she's leaving out the house to go get that nigga shit and take it. We didn't have a discussion about it. I just told you he was sick.
why is she leaving out the
That's-
house without saying nothing?
That's the scenario because
That's the scenario. Y'all
that's
niggas
the scenario.
don't listen, bro.
That's the scenario.
I'm just saying, like, why would your girl leave? Why would y'all be together and then she leave out the house?
That's the thing. Why is she going out her way?
Damn.
To
So
make sure this
when
nigga
you
put
with
up?
somebody, you can't leave out the house without saying something. That's.
Hey, babe, I'll be
No,
back.
no, you can't.
I'm not even talking about the scenario no more. So if I'm living with my girl, I can't
No.
step out the house and be
tell-
like,
No,
I can't just go to hoop and just out of nowhere.
You
know.
like, hey, I'm about
You
to go
go-
hoop. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
you said I'm about to go. Who would
Like,
You gotta
say
say
I'll be
something.
back.
No, me announcing that I'm leaving is not a requirement. That is a
It
privilege
is.
that you
That's a
earn.
requirement,
I don't
bro.
have to tell you where the
You're-
fuck I'm going.
You're confused if you think you're going to leave out the house and not tell your girl where you're going.
Facts.
You're
No, y'all
confused.
just need to get different type of women to trust y'all.
No,
Allow certain
it's
shit.
not
even
I'm not
trusting.
saying
It's just
let
like
me-
I'm walking out the door. Hey, I'll be back.
Bruh. I don't know
You can
any
say
woman that's
something.
going to
You can
stand
say
for you to leave out the
something.
house.
You can't not say nothing and
Yeah,
just
you
leave.
you
gotta
can't
say
just not
something.
say. You gotta say something.
Like, I'll be back in a little bit.
Something.
Now-
I'm about to go hoop.
Now,
I ain't
wanna
saying
hear
break
this
down your
nigga-
whole
I want to
itinerary.
hear this nigga explanation.
No,
I want to hear
hold
this
on, hold
nigga
on, Dre.
explanation.
Hold up, Dre. You can't be like, you don't have to say your whole itinerary. I'm about to go hoop. I'm about to be there at 2:00. I'll be back at 3.
You're doing too much. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're
You're
doing
doing
too
too much.
much.
Hey, I'm about to go
you're
to the
doing
court.
too
I'll be back. Or I'll be back.
much. That's
Or I'm about to
simple.
step out.
Yeah.
If you stepping on the porch, cool. You don't have to say shit. But if you leaving, hopping in the car,
Shit,
Don't
niggas
back-
like, you better step outside real quick. Niggas say
Nah, let him explain. Let him explain. Shut up. Go.
I'm saying I'm not doing this every time, but if I'm stepping out the house real quick, if I'm just gonna run to the store real quick, and she's like in the room laying down, and I'm by the door just real quick, I think about something. I don't feel like I need to say I'll be right back all the time. Now
you don't send no message or
I'm
nothing.
back for go to the store, be back.
let me finish. So I'm about to say, if I get in the car and I call, hey, babe, I had to run to the store real quick. Cool. Like, I'll let her know some point, but I'm saying before I leave out the door, I don't think I'm required to say it every single time, depending on the circumstances. If I know I'm about to go out with the fellas for the night, yeah, I'm gonna let her know. But if I'm like if I'm sitting down and I just had an urge for a fucking ginger ale and I'd be like, fuck, I need to run to the corner store real quick, and I get up and run to the corner store, I don't feel like I need to say I'll be right back every single time.
Well, see,
Damn,
then,
for real?
then you
Really?
got
You dead serious?
then it's the thing about you got to ask her, will you want anything? Because it's not just about you once you leave out the house no more. So you definitely do got to say you're going to the store because then she gonna be like, damn, you ain't give me nothing. Then you
you
gonna
come back-
One of y'all pull up to drop off my hoodie. I go pick it up outside. I don't have to say if I'm going outside to pick up something. I don't. It's nice. It's a privilege to say I'll be right back, but I don't feel like I need to say that all the time.
For real?
Now, if you call me and be like, "Hey, baby, where you went?" I'm outside. Oh, I went to the store. You want something? You good?
Oh nah. I feel like it's requirement. I feel like it's requirements when you step foot out the door. You have to say something. You can't just walk out because they're gonna be calling you, thinking you still in there.
Now that's the other part. That's the part. Yeah.
they're gonna
as a
contact you once
person-
they hit the door. Yeah.
As
Why
a
the fuck you tell
person,
me you left out?
yeah. As a person, I do let people know when I'm leaving out, just out of respect.
So what about the
But-
other way around? Do you expect them to let you know when they leaving out?
It would be nice for you to let me know, but I'm not saying I'm not. I don't know. Sometimes I just be. I don't know. I don't be paying attention sometimes. So
I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes I'll just be want to leave out too, and I don't be want to say nothing. So I get where you're coming from. It's just that when you do that, you're going to get a call or a text like 5 to 10 minutes later once they realize you're gone.
I'm
And
not
it's
saying
like-
it works out the perfect way, but it does. It does. But before we get too sidetracked with that, back to what Brandon said. So me and Ty was on the game earlier, and read this tweet, and nigga said, "Is it weird that I enjoy sitting down to piss because it's more comfortable and more convenient for him?" And I was on a game with Ty and Crow, and I was like, ain't nothing wrong with sitting down to piss. And I said, for his reasoning, yes, because it's just more comfortable and convenient. I say yes. But when I sit down to piss because I like to enjoy my time in the bathroom. I feel at peace. I have the lights off. I'm on the phone watching YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and I sit down because I have to piss, and I don't want to. I want to sit down for at least 5 to 10 minutes and just enjoy my little peaceful time in the bathroom. Then the nigga cross said, "So you mean to tell me that if you got jeans on, you go in there, unbuckle your jeans and shit, pull them down to your ankles, and sit down on the toilet, just take a piss?" And I said, "No. If I have full pants." In my own house, I don't even do that if I got my clothes on. But if I wake up and I got like gym shorts on or I'm in underwear or something and I'm going to the bathroom, I'm sitting down. That's a simple fact. But always in your own house, yes.
I'm going to say this. First of all, before you anything, it has to be in my own house. That's the only time I'm sitting on a toilet, period. Or in other people's house that I trust.
I said that's not the only time I'm sitting on the toilet. If I got shit, I'm sitting.
If I got shit, then I'm gonna create some type of barrier, guard, whatever.
You still sitting on the toilet though.
I'm talking about raw dog in a toilet, which
that's different. You said sitting on the toilet, raw dog.
Who raw dog's a toilet?
Let me clarify. I'm talking about raw dog in a toilet.
I raw dog my own toilet. I raw dog my toilet at my grandmother's house when I'm at my girl's house. I raw dog the toilets when I'm at certain people's house.
Right, at my house.
Should I raw dog the Dre house?
Did you hear the second part I said? I said
raw dog.
I know you said people you trust. People you trust. I heard it. But I'm just saying, people make this whole raw dog and shit. I mean, whatever. I mean,
public bathrooms, fuck.
Niggas touch their dick with dirty hands and shit, but we don't talk about that. But go ahead.
But when it come to that,
niggas had to be dirty as shit. You touch all pollen and shit in the car. You got all pollen dick and everything, bro.
Pollen dick. That's why I can't.
Yeah, I'm not. I would never fuck my girl after I've been out the house all day. Like right after, nah. I was like,
so what if she? Hold on.
Let's try. No, hold on. Let me say my point first before you get.
Yeah, let him get point on.
I never even got into the point how niggas started talking. What the fuck? All I'm gonna say is when it comes to that, yes, I definitely agree. There have been some times where you go to the bathroom, you just want to sit in the bathroom for a minute. I will take my phone and I'm sitting there. Times when I feel like I got to shit, or I might not have to shit. I'm sitting there and I'm peeing and I'm on my phone and you scroll, you do your little scroll through Instagram, through Twitter, through YouTube, and then you get up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're selectively doing that all the fucking time, I'm gonna look at you sideways. But what you do in your bathroom.
I'm not gonna hold you. Niggas think niggas got a problem with anything that men do that makes them comfortable. Like,
well, nah, I only brought because the nigga called me gay. He's like, man, nah, nigga, that's gay. You're homo. Like, and I was like, no, I'm not homo because I'm not doing it just because I feel comfortable putting my ass on the toilet. I'm doing it because I don't want to. I want to spend quality time in the bathroom to reflect and enjoy whatever the fuck video I'm watching.
Sometimes you want to go in the bathroom and chill.
And I feel like sometimes when I go in there to piss, I wind up shitting because I'm sitting there for 10 minutes or something, and then shit just naturally, my body's like, I'm in that shit position, then I shit. So
yeah,
I mean that's why I do it because I always go shit, so I just piss and shit at the same time. Well,
no, but going in there with the intention to shit is different from going in there. You just gotta piss and you sit down with no stomach feeling of having to shit. That's different.
I just want niggas to like think about if they ever worked and after a long day. Sometimes
Cohen, how you in your own house, bro? You sit down, you comfortable, bro.
You just want to sit, you want to chill, bro. You might piss and you might shit, bro. Sometimes you just be tired, bro.
I come in here, I strip naked and sit on my toilet and just reflect for 10 minutes, like I'm finally home. Let me
especially if I'm about to get in the shower, I will definitely do that.
Right, especially I'm about to get in the shower, like
I'm about to get in the shower, I'd be like, because I already got my speaker hooked up. I got the music going. I'm cooling.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm cooling in this hellhole.
Oh man, we've been on here for a while. All right, let's do a couple more topics real quick. What we want to hit?
I don't talk about some shit, man.
Well, pick one of these topics, man. I don't know. I'll go ahead and pick one of these. James,
I can't look. I can't use my phone at the moment.
I'm about to go find because I forgot to email it to myself.
We got affection for men. We got pros and cons relationship versus single. Your trust level. Music artist that fell off. What cartoon character you relate to?
That's a lot of shit on this docket.
Yeah, we can probably do like 2 more. This is a long episode.
Where should your trust level?
Next gen.
Oh,
where should your trust level start?
Yeah,
I want to understand what you were trying to say. Yeah, Ty.
So which one?
Trust level start.
Where should your trust level start? Ty, explain what you was talking about first again before we talk about.
So this, when I meant that, so I was talking to Don.
Me and Don.
I was talking to y'all. But I was saying, like, I think that people, you know how people automatically like, hey, I don't trust you, so I don't tell you everything, or I don't trust you, so I'm not doing this, or we can't talk about this because I don't trust you fully yet. I feel like when you're in a relationship with a person, your trust shouldn't start at 0, but it also shouldn't start at 100. It should be like a medium level. Like, it should start at 50. I think you shouldn't have to build trust with somebody. I think you should trust them and then lose your trust if that's it.
Oh, okay. I get what you're trying to say.
So, like, if I meet somebody, I'm 50% with them. I'm giving them certain things about me, certain information. I'm letting them trust me a little bit more with certain things. I think we build trust until you show me that I can't trust you, and then it works its way down.
Yeah, I'm like that. But my thing is different. It's like I give people the benefit of the doubt.
Me personally, I started like 80.
So yeah,
and then I keep going up.
The fact that you're putting a number percentage on trust level is crazy. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I was about to say I just trust people.
I give them 80% of me.
Now, don't get too comfortable.
Hold on. For me, it depends on what it is that we're talking about, right? Now, if it comes to like personal items that I didn't pay for, like my car and shit, no, fuck out of here. Like, you know, my phone is fuck out of here.
You always do that. We're talking about trust. Just leave it as generalized trust. You always stop breaking up in the sub talk. Just generalized trust.
I can't be like, I trust you off rip, and then y'all be like, well, damn. So you just gonna give a stranger off the street your car keys? Fuck no, I don't trust.
Well, that's the thing. You don't trust them off rip, so that's it.
All right. So what I'm saying is, when it relates to relationships aspect,
that's all I'm talking about.
Thank you. Okay, so we talking about relationships, right? We talking about relationships,
right?
Okay, cool. So when it relates to the relationship, I'm giving you my trust. Boom, you got my trust, and then you work down from that. Now, if you do anything,
relationship, like what you mean relationship? Like every relationship, it's not a relationship
with the woman, with the person you're.
Thank you, Dre. And when you first meet a girl, are you trusting her?
It's not a relationship. No, it's not a relationship.
Who trusts her like that out the back of the break, bro? When you start dating a girl, bro, because you can start dating. But you can start dating a girl and you take her out a couple times. She get dick down right after she leave, bro. You might get your dick, bro. You not trusting nobody like that in the beginning.
50%.
Nobody gets trusted.
First rip. No, that doesn't. Like you have to earn that. You build it. It's better.
That's what dating is for. That's what dating is for.
You build the next 50.
No.
Who's starting off with 50? No, bro.
Bro, you saying 50%. All right, so when you say 50%, what are you saying?
We're putting a poll.
What's entailed in your 50%?
Yeah, what's in your 50%?
Start off with 50, and then whatever happens, go up.
What's entailed with 50%?
It's a baseline. It's just like whatever you give me is whatever you give me. It's just baseline.
Ty, what's in that 50%? What are you saying?
I agree with Brandon. Whatever you give me is whatever you give me. But my 50% is I'm trusting you with letting you know my past, letting you know my goals, letting you know what, for example, ticks me off, what doesn't, what I mind, what I don't mind. I'm trusting you with 50% of you respecting me and off what I want in life. Off the rip. You going?
So what's the other 50% that she need to unlock?
The other 50% is like my deeper past, why I am specifically the way I am, what happened to me in the past, what are my fears are for my future, what I'm actually truly scared of. That's the other 50 for me.
But when you start dating, that's the point of starting from the beginning. Y'all don't know shit about one another, so y'all work into that.
See, that's the difference.
I'm not gonna give her that off the rip. Like if we have a table, you gotta have a conversation. So,
but that's the difference between me and you.
That's a conversation starter.
So look, that's the difference between me.
I agree with you, Dre. I'm in the same boat.
That's the difference between me and other people. I start off with all that. Like I don't. You know how you say you ask for forgiveness and not permission. I give you everything first, so you know up front. Like if I listen. If I'm talking to you and I want you to come over or you want to come over, we already know what you like and don't like, what you want to watch and don't want to watch. Because I had that initial conversation with you. We or we should be a certain level where we had that conversation of what we about to do. I'm
Off the rip.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing
don't
that.
be working like that.
Okay, so Don, so I'll say this, Don.
That's
I
just
was
me though.
mistaken. I'm
How
thinking,
if you meet a girl,
No,
you
hold
have her
on.
come over, you can't know what she like and don't like
Right.
off the
Okay,
first
so-
meet.
But that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like we have those conversations. What she's interested in. If we talk about sex, I talk about what she like or what she don't like, what she want me to do, what she don't want me to do. So I won't be in a fucked up position where I'm like, I try some shit, she be like, no, I don't like that. Or I try.
But she don't even.
But your
but y'all
level
don't
of
even know if
trust,
y'all want to
your
take
level
it
of trust is
further.
determined by
My
just
goal-
having conversations of what people like and don't like.
nah, fuck
my
that.
goal,
No.
my goal is to not hear a no when we're doing what we want to do. That's my goal. I don't want to hear you say no to anything I say because I should know what you want. We have
You don't
that
even know if
conversation.
you want
But
before.
that's just giving consent to what you want and don't want.
But
that's
that's
not,
just. But
that's
I
not-
feel like
bro.
Try
Honestly,
to-
I don't. I'm not. I'm listening. Okay, I'm listening.
I'm just saying.
Well,
like,
it's
I,
yeah, my bad.
I talk to you. I have conversation with you. We have breakdowns. Like you tell me like, oh, this may happen in your past. Oh, I don't want a thumb in my butt when we have sex. Oh, I want you to fuck me up against the wall. So what we gonna do? I'm not gonna put my thumb in your butt and I'm gonna fuck you up against the wall because that's what you said you wanted to do. But we
But
gonna
this
have that
is-
conversation prior.
That's not
when
off
you
rip
get here-
though.
Or when you get here, we're gonna have that conversation. I'm not saying off rip. Of course, there's gonna be time we
Oh,
have
okay.
conversations, but like while
Oh,
we're
alright.
starting to build what we about to do, like I'm not just going to text you randomly and say come over because I'm already gonna have talk to you before that. Like when I meet you, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm a constantly talk to you. I'm a get to know you. You're gonna get to know me. So by the time we get to the you coming over phase, I know what you want. I know what you like.
I'm gonna say
You already gave me your 50%. I gave you mine, so we on the same page. And
That's
from
different.
there we go up or down.
But that's different. Like the way you're saying it sounds like off rip. You're already talking about, hey, so
Right.
what
No.
you like in the
Off rip,
bedroom?
I'm tired.
Oh, so when you come off, what shows you kind of like?
No,
what
that's
you
not
wanna
what I'm
do
saying.
this
That's
and
not
that?
what I'm saying.
But that's what it
50%
sounds
can
like.
take, that 50% can take up to 2 weeks. Like I can meet you and we can just talk, we can vibe, we can have fun, we can chill. But I'm gonna give you 50% of my trust. Like I'm gonna trust you to, keep our conversations between us. Like talk to me about your friends. Cool, that's fine. I don't care. We're talking. We're trying to build something. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna give you 50% of whatever. But at the same time, it's gonna go up or down. Like damn, she said this wild shit. She knows it's gonna take me out. Oh, it's going down 40, 30. Once I get to 0, I'm just like, have a good day. Like enjoy the rest of your life.
So you are into transparency.
Yes.
Okay. I get. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Let me know your intentions. If you don't want to let me know, that's fine. But I'm giving you what I'm giving you. I kind of go off you.
Go ahead, Brian.
That's the modern man.
Hold on.
Right
Go
there.
ahead, Brian.
I'm gonna say this. One, my understanding of what you were saying was different, so I'm glad you did explain it. Because what I thought you were saying was you give everybody kind of like a borderline, and then but you was like the way you was explaining is like, oh yeah, I trust you. You know what I'm saying? No,
I'm gonna trust you until I have a reason not to.
yeah, but my thing is this.
I'm gonna trust you to respect me until I have a reason not to.
Yeah, I can feel that. I feel that. But it's like even then, there's still parts of me that won't trust you. Like I could be talking to a woman.
That's the other 50, bro.
But this is the thing.
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
I could be talking to a woman and she'd be like, yeah, I ain't talking to nobody. We know off rip that's cap.
No, that might be the truth. That might be the truth. We don't know though. We
But
don't know.
9 times out of 10, it's cap, bro. It's cap. And it's
For
like
you.
I'm not gonna put my entire trust into a woman right off rip. Meaning that I'm not gonna be telling you personal things. None of that. You have to be
Nobody
doing.
said that though.
No,
That-
just
But
I'm trying to-
I'm listening though. I'm
if
listening.
she say
though.
that, you trust her until she proves you wrong.
all right, but I'm trying to explain what I was saying originally.
What
because
happened to earning trust?
thank you. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta earn my trust.
Right. Like
You earned the next 50, bro.
No.
You
fuck
gotta
no.
earn
Yo,
the first 50.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Thank you,
it's a
Don.
build up.
He talking about he
That's
coming up the back giving it. I mean,
That's
I
what I'm
think
trying to say, Don. That is what I'm trying to say. You gotta get the 50 in the first place. First,
but
You gotta
for his
work your way
50,
up to the
for his 50, he's saying like just having a conversation, talking about past and experiences, certain things is part of his
telling
50.
a motherfucker to go out there and drop 30, and you already giving them 15 points off rip, and they ain't put the ball in the hand yet. Fuck no, I'm not doing
Well,
that.
Okay, but that's the level I am
what
with.
Ty. That's
That's
Ty,
why
though. Like that's not for all of us.
I'm just explaining me. I'm not doing it. I'm giving you the rock, and I want to see what you gonna do with the rock.
But I guess what you're saying, Ty, makes sense.
I let it be free. Like let you do what you want to do.
Okay, what you say, Ty,
you do earn
sense.
trust. You do earn trust. But I also feel you earn it back. Like you earn it back.
I get what Ty's saying.
If you lose my trust, you can't get it back.
All right.
Why not? You don't believe in second chances?
Fuck no. Right. Depending on what it is, fuck no.
I mean, I've been cheated on.
You steal from me? No, you don't get it.
Go.
Fuck out of here. You harm one of my friends? Fuck no, you don't get another chance. You talk bad about any of my people?
Right.
Anybody that I know behind their back, and I hear it? Fuck no. So it's
of course there's certain exceptions, but I do believe in second chances.
No,
everybody makes mistakes.
It's done.
Okay, Ty.
That's the wrong way to look at it, bro.
Ty. So what I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
If somebody he really fuck with, cheat on him, he gonna debate of whether taking them back.
God gave all lives second chances. Why the fuck we can't give out second chances?
That's my point.
Ooh,
can y'all hear
Brandon Young?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, so y'all gonna shut the fuck up. I just want to say my point real quick, bro, because I done tried for the last 5 minutes. Everybody want to talk.
You tried for the last minute and a half.
Yeah, but hand, bro.
I'm not raising shit. Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
No, eat a dick, clown. No, you Ty, basically, Ty, what I'm trying to understand is
that's fine.
Basically, Ty, trying.
Now we can't hear you, bitch. Yeah. Fuck nigga. Yeah. Apologize. Fuck
give niggas too much control, bro.
Fuck is you talking about? Now come correct, fuck nigga.
Dre, you still on mute, bro.
Yeah.
For the people listening, Dre is like yelling like aggressively at the mic. There you go.
Brandon put him on mute.
All right, so basically, all I'm trying to say is, I get what you're saying. Like, okay, I'm thinking you said so when you first start talking to a woman, let's say you meet her on like a dating app or something, or y'all meet in person. Off the rip, when you get the number, you're going to have conversation. Are you saying that in those conversations you're going to be giving her like 50% of your trust off the rip? So you're going to talk about small things like if she was to ask you, well, who are you? What do you like? You know what I'm saying? What are the things you do?
Be honest.
You're not.
That don't require trust. No, that's basic.
That doesn't require trust. That's a conversation.
But that's depending on who the person is. It's like small talk and having a conversation, and some people consider that trust. Telling them any bit of their life.
I'm telling you a part of me. I trust you with a part of me. That's my trust.
And there's certain things that, like for me, I feel like I can tell anybody, and I don't give a fuck who knows. I can tell you I was black. I was born in Washington D.C. I bowled all my life. I lost my parents. I don't give a fuck. That's facts. That ain't too I mean, it's personal, but it ain't, I don't feel like I need to trust you to tell you.
It's in the vault. It ain't in the vault.
Yeah, it ain't in the vault. Like if I tell you like some wild shit I did when I was younger that nobody know about, like that's the type of something that
you wouldn't tell her you have a kid off the rip.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. No, well, personally, no, I don't. That's none of your business, and I tell you when I'm ready to tell you. But you should. Actually, but at the same time, but I'm gonna tell you a part of it so you can respect. So you can respect the fact that I have a kid. I have a child.
No,
so,
that's.
Listen. Hold up. Pause. So I'm like, certain shit, like we can have small talk, cool, like how you doing? I'm good, yada yada yada. Sometimes like I feel the need to say it. Other times I don't. It's none of your business. What I do, like I don't want to say this.
You gotta let her make the choice. That's just like with anything else.
Yes.
You can't. Okay. Yes, you have to be transparent about that because a woman you can't just be talking to her for a month and then you be like, oh, forgot to mention, well, I got a kid. So
no,
how you feel about that?
So I was about to say something, but I'm gonna hold it back. I'm not gonna say that. So I'm gonna say this. No, I can't. I can't. I promise
you're not displaying your child on whatever, like how you met her or the dating app or something. You don't display that or put that in your bio. Like
yes,
you should let that person know.
But you'll see that from me. When you have a conversation with me, like, oh, what you doing? I have my daughter. We having a good time. Oh, why you ain't texting back? I'm with my daughter. Like you don't matter, bitch. Okay. Like fuck on my face.
Can I ask a question? I just want to ask a question.
So I will.
But why you say she don't matter, bitch? If she didn't even know you had a daughter, that's an inappropriate response to that.
No,
that's like
no. I'm talking about if you say why you not texting me back and you already know, like That's what I'm saying. I don't want to have. Sometimes I just don't want to have that conversation because people assume that just because I have a child that I'm still having relations with the mother of my child, and I don't like that assumption. I like you to
that makes sense.
That's why I don't say anything. I want you to get to know me for me and what I got to give, and that because when I tell you I have a kid, I don't want you to assume niggas gonna run back to the mother they baby mother. That's not me.
Because niggas.
But the right women wouldn't care about that though.
Exactly, but women do.
I know, so you should tell them from the jump, so you could you can settle out who
you
the
gotta,
right one and
you
who's
gotta
not.
let them make the decision, basically.
But
if I'm a nigga and I talk to a girl and she don't tell me she got a child, off the rip or like identify, let me know. Like I'm 24, I'm not looking to talk to nobody with a child. That's just me.
It just
women had the same point. It
just depends on how I feel.
Women.
I'm gonna tell you, but it's gonna be how I'm gonna tell you. It's gonna be different. Sometimes you're gonna see, like I'm on Instagram. Like when you follow me on Instagram, you gonna see.
Right.
Well, the situation you gonna see. But if you know me, you know my daughter's always gonna come first, no matter what, no matter to anything or anybody. Like she's gonna be put first. So when you have a conversation with me, if I'm giving you 50% of my trust, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just going, oh, how you doing? Da-da-da-da. Cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm out with my daughter right now. I text you in a little bit. Or if you know, and then you text me, why the fuck ain't? That's when that's the turn off. That's why I'm done.
I would say to Ty's point, more times than not, women will assume like when a guy has a kid that they obviously dealing with their baby mothers.
Right.
So,
and vice versa.
Right.
Vice versa.
Still fucking that baby father.
I would definitely be like, if I'm dealing with somebody, because I've dealt with somebody that had a kid, and I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. She was dealing with the nigga. I found out later on, and then we cut ties. But
she was dealing with her baby father.
Yeah, she was. But I was gonna say my previous question, and I'm glad I remembered it. At what? Because you said 50, right? At what percentage of trust do you start releasing the vault shit? And everybody got their own group of vault shit that is like, all right, now that we didn't got to this point, now I'm about to start giving you the real. Like that's that vault shit. What percentage of trust do you feel remotely comfortable to give out that vault shit? For me, it's 100. Huh?
I think it's when you start hitting a year. Like when you hit a year. I think after a year, you should a year and a half. They should know everything.
I'm not gonna give it on time limit. I'm gonna say whenever I feel like in my heart I love you.
Trust because he said 50%, so I'm giving it.
I'm sorry. I thought you were asking time limit.
No, I'm asking for the percentage because you said 50 is where you start out.
It would be 95.
I mean, well,
for me, it's 100. It has to be 100 before I get.
Whenever my heart feel like I love you, I'm in love with you. That's when I feel like.
Right. Yeah, like it happens over time, especially if you're spending time with somebody, getting to know them, and like y'all starting to vibe and connect on a certain level. It's not a really like. See, I'm not going to the percentage shit. If I know when I trust you, I'ma know. I'ma just know. Like
it's something like feel. Click. You just be like
right. Yeah. I
like
feel
you just
like I know I can talk to you like for instance, if somebody if somebody was to ask me, well, who was that on your necklace? I'd be like, that's my mom. And I would say like she passed. That's something that's like that's something I could give out. That's easy. Now, if somebody was to be like, well,
how?
Like how did she pass? Well, no, even how, that's easy too, because I'm like, well, she passed from cancer, such and such. I can go into something like that.
But you mean like, what was it like for her? Like, what did you see?
Yeah, like okay, what was like
if they asked like your last time speaking to her, or something deep like that.
How was the experience for you? Like what was the hardest part for you? That's not something I could give somebody on rip because that's something personal to me. That's close to my heart. Now, if I'm being with somebody, it doesn't matter. Like you could be with somebody for 2 weeks and feel like you've known them all your life. It's different for everybody else.
That's very true.
My fault. Because I was about to say, because if they ask you how did you deal with it, I mean, you can kind of give something. Like you don't have to go into detail, but you can say, it was very hard. Every day I felt long. Like you ain't gotta
You can
But
give like
like,
a standard answer.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's just like
you ain't gotta
right.
go into full.
But I guess
detail.
when you want the detail, like eventually you're gonna want to she probably gonna want more than what you gave. You get what I'm saying? Like she wants to get to know you and what makes you. So like
But
some shit
I
like that is
don't.
vulnerable. It's hard
She
for like
might not.
personally
It
for
depends on
me,
how much you're willing to give,
right?
though, bro.
Well, me personally, I have a hard time being vulnerable. So like for me personally, it would like for me to open up about my mom. I don't talk about my mom with nobody for real. Not even like a little bit. Like I say, oh, she was a great woman, I love her and stuff like that. I've never talked about how it felt to lose my mom. I never talk about how much that shit affected me. So it's just like I have a hard time being vulnerable with people because I don't know what people be on. So it's like if I'm with somebody and like I genuinely know they really give a fuck about me, they care about me, and we vibe and they trust me, I don't mind saying, well, when she passed, it was probably the hardest time of my life. I started doing this. I was doing this. Shit was bad for me. Like, I wouldn't give everybody what was going on in my mind or in my life if they asked. You get what I'm saying? So if I trust somebody, it just depends, like, on how the time goes. Like, I'm not going to say after a week I'm going to be giving her all that shit because you never know. But it's a build-up process. Like, it's like Don said, you got to earn trust. It's like earning my trust. Like, if if I give you small shit here and there, like I say, oh yeah, this happened or that happened, and I can see you being responsive, you replying to me, or you giving me shit back, and we're feeding off one another. It's like, damn, you know what? I can go a level deeper with you. I don't have to stay on the surface level.
I think it's hard for people to trust people because they don't want shit thrown in their face.
Right, and that'd be the one thing, especially men.
And then when you do truly trust somebody, and then you give them and they throw it in your face, it just hurt a lot more. You're just like, damn, I don't want to do that shit no more.
And that make men and that's why niggas be like, I don't trust nobody, or be like, nah, fuck these bitches, I'm about to fuck them, because I ain't gonna hold you. It hurt a nigga feelings when a woman that you trusted, like I can say this, a woman that loves you and cares about you knows how to get under your skin. Like, if you really with a woman, she know how to get under your skin. She knows what bothers you. So when she throws shit in your face, that make you be like, damn, that's crazy. Now I know not to tell nobody your shit because you do shit like that. And you kind of put that stigma on a lot of people.
It's both ways, though.
It's both ways. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to differ. You gotta learn how to know when to like you want to know when you should open up to people. You're gonna know that. Like, you're gonna know when you should be able to trust somebody. Like, I trust all y'all. If I was to die and I had a kid, I would trust that y'all would chip in to help take care of my child. I know that for a fact. Like, I know I could trust one of y'all with my kid. Not saying like y'all gotta take care of it, but if the mother needed help, I know y'all gonna be there.
Can't trust you with our wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck your wife. Not gonna hold you. I'm gonna fuck your wife. Yeah, I mean, she gonna need that dick, bro, and I'd rather give it to her than another nigga, bro.
He's wild. Shit.
I'd rather fuck your wife than another nigga, bro.
All right, bro. Go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all niggas,
I trust y'all with my child. Well, I trust Don. I don't know.
I respect it. I mean, I get it. I haven't spent a lot of time on
Not saying I don't trust y'all, but Don with little kids,
great with
especially like he was talking to like nieces and my daughter. He like, I don't know, they just be like in his face. I don't know why.
He is very comforting to kids. He has a friendly face. He's very
even
nice.
Even when I had her in my arms, she wanted to go to Don. That shit was weird. I was just like, okay, because she ain't know she didn't do that at first. She ain't do that at first. I don't know.
Weirded out when that happens in public with like random kids.
I'm like, hit Don. He's like, no.
Little kids be running out to you like, hi, how you doing? Then mother be right there, be like, I want to like say hi, like high five something. And then like, I don't want to be like, oh, what you doing, my child? Why you so close?
To me, I just say what's up, and I do like a little fist pound, and I keep it moving.
But some people get real defensive when it comes to their children, so you have to be careful.
I think
only people that get away with that is women, bro. My grandma was in the store like, hi, little mama.
Yeah, when it comes to
all the time,
when it comes to certain things like that, it's like I don't like when a kid is being a kid and then the parents scold them for doing that. Like, for instance, if I'm walking through the store, your kid is like, oh my God, like he's seeing all this shit and he's not paying attention and he bump into me, right? And a mom, because I've seen it plenty of times, y'all probably seen it. She's like, watch what the hell you going through, you done snatched them. I'm like, yo,
I'm like, nah, it's good.
cool.
It's cool.
I'm
I'm
not
not tripping.
Nah, pay attention because I know so that'd be early behavior. That's how kids be wandering off sometimes.
If it's
You be
a
like,
little
what the fuck?
kid,
No,
like,
but bro, it be little kids that wandering off. I was at Ocean City one time, and this little 5-year-old boy wandered off on us. We realized sitting on the bench, everybody getting phone. Okay, this nigga disappeared. We like, what the fuck? Where did he go? We had the little people. We had the little people with the little security people sitting around with the four wheelers and shit. But I'm saying, start from age like that, and
they get used to walking off by themselves.
I just don't trip. I'm talking about I don't trip about like if a kid bumps into me and then a mom.
But I'm saying, Don's saying you should also correct it. Like, hey, it's okay. Just make sure you stay with your mom next time. Make sure you
trying to nip it in the bud.
Yeah, nip it in the bud before.
Yeah, we as people, the nigga runs. We gon'
what?
Why y'all stop talking?
My Jay said my internet was unstable. I don't know what the fuck happened.
You froze for a second. Right?
Yeah, I think because my shit had y'all two froze for a second, but I guess we're good. Shit might be breaking. Yeah, it's time to wrap this episode up. Internet is getting a little janky now. Yeah, but yeah, we almost done. It's time to go. My internet fucking up.
Anywho, we gonna holler at y'all later. This has been Only the Real Podcast, episode 21. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go hit that link, you know what I'm saying, to see everything, our Instagram, our Spotify, you know what I'm saying, our Apple Podcasts, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Connect y'all to our Twitter, our IG, all of that. Go check that out.
Sure. Hey, we're going to start doing lives again or something because we got too many topics and the shit be taking a long time. So we got to shorten these episodes and save some topics for live episodes. Or something. The live can be like the afterthoughts or something.
That's a fact.
So we going live next weekend? Next week.
Are you going live?
B, you always ask, but you never.
Yeah, you do always ask and never do that.
I be busy.
Fuck out of here,
man. Don, you fucking with me? Dre, who fucking with me on live?
I
go live Monday. I go live Monday.
I just want y'all to know who the greatest team in the NBA is.
Yeah, Miami Heat. Of course.
Boston Celtics, baby. Boston Celtics,
y'all
baby.
talking the Lakers though, so that's questionable.
Yeah, got it branded on me, nigga.